Let us pray. Our Father, we thank you for this day, O God. We thank you even for this meeting, O God. We thank you, Father, that you're going to be with us, O God, as even we start, O God. May you be with us. May you help us, O God, as we are discussing about peace, O God. May you even help us, O God, so that we can do it on our normal lives, O God. Father, even until the end, O God, may you be with us, O God. And it is in Jesus' name we pray, trusting and believing. Amen.
Thank you very much. So, Bridge Africa Advocacy Foundation is currently having a peace caravan that was piloted on 25th September at the Technical University of Kenya, and you're now moving to different regions, and that is why we are here. So I'll start by thanking all of you for sparing your time to come and join us. Thank you. We don't take it for granted. As we start the program, maybe we can start by knowing each other, at least know you, the person seated next to you. Ili hata ukiulizwa swali, you can easily answer. How many of you know the people seated next to them? Do you know the name of the person seated next to you? Yeah? Okay, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Faith Jenge from the Technical University of Kenya. I'm a member of the Bridge Africa Advocacy Foundation team. I'm with a fellow campus lead, Beryl. Say hi. So as you start, kindly know the person seated next to you. Kuna session ya maswali. So at least get to know the person seated next to you. Yeah? Get to know each other. This is an opportunity, you never know. You never know. So just make good use of it. Make very, very good use of it. I'm giving you a minute for that. I'm giving you a minute to know the person seated next to you. On the right, on the left, kama kuna mtu mbele yako ama nyuma yako. Also get to know them. Get to know them. I'll ask one of you to tell us the name of the person seated next to them. Wenye mwongeleshi watu. Should we assume you know everyone in the room? Yeah? Wenye hamwongei, I will assume you know everyone in the room. So lazima utatupea jibu. So, as we continue knowing each other, this is what we have in our program. We'll have a small speed networking session. We'll have 3 speakers, one of them being Ms. Belinda Odek, the CEO of Bridge Africa. She'll be talking about Bridge Africa Advocacy Foundation so that you get to know what Bridge Africa is all about, what we do as an organization, what are our objectives, and why we are here. We will also have Lynette Mugo, who is an officer of the County Assembly of Embu. She will be talking about the role of the police in maintaining peace during elections. We'll also have one of your own, Enoch Gweth, your president, speaking about the importance of issue-based dialogue in fostering good governance. That one will help you know the importance of having constructive conversations, because as Bridge Africa, we'll tell you about the bridge mindset and the norms of discussion that we have. After that, we'll have a question and answer session. Then we have some awards for you and a few giveaways. So during the question and answer session, we'll have a little game so that you get to share the small goodies that we have. We have some t-shirts, we have some flyers, we have some stickers, and haina haja turudi nazo, and you can give them to you. So during the session, we'll urge you to be very cooperative, be interactive. There will be giveaways. So hope you'll be able to get them. Now, I'd like to I'd like to give this opportunity to an MC from your midst to take over, because you guys know each other best. For now, we can have some music, please, as we are about to start the program.
Blessings on your mommy, blessings on your daddy. First you said you like me, then you said there's no one like me. Baby, you could be my wifey, you could have one or two of my ladies. So let me be your lover, don't ever have no other. And if you feeling hot, then baby let me be your water. It's over like pepper. Every day my love will bless you. Waringa wafambene su, nesu, utando kuwe. Girl, I want you, I need you, I love you. Girl, I want you, I need you, I love you, baby. Utando kuwe. Said there's no other love for you, baby. Utando kuwe. Girl, I want you, I need you, I love you. Girl, I want you, I need you, I love you, baby. Utando kuwe. I said there's no other love for you, baby. I'm not running away from you, yeah. Cause my heart is there with you, yeah. When the night is long and lonely, yeah, I will be your one and only. So let me be your lover, you'll never have no other. And if you're feeling hot, then baby let me be your water. It's over like pepper do. Every day my love will bless you. Waringa wafambene su, nesu, utando kuwe. Girl, I want you, I need you, I love you. Girl, I want you, I need you, I love you, baby. Utando kuwe. Said there's no other love for you, baby. Utando kuwe. Girl, I want you, I need you, I love you. Girl, I want you, I need you, I love you, baby. Utando kuwe. I said there's no other love for you, baby.
Wow. Good morning. Mko salama? Tusonge hapa mbele tafadhali. Wenye mko huko mbali. Kindly let us have one meeting. Kindly tuchangamke, sisi ni vijana. Vijana. Hawa ni waita majina, unajua uzuri na wajua. Tafadhali. Sister, wenye wako hapo kujeni hapa. Na tuchangamke, wenye wako kwa phone. This is the time we are here so that we can be ambassadors of peace. Sindio? So, sister wenye wako huko nyuma, tafadhali, mtu wa mwisho wako kwa brother Serem, just wave. Mtu wa mwisho wako hapo. Kaa kuna kiti mbele yako. Let us tusonge. Good morning. Habari zenyu? Mko poa? Tuchangamke kama watu wako hai. Ama namna gani? Si ndio? Nikiona uko busy, mimi nakuita na kuuliza kiswali hapo, tunaenda tukienda. Majina yangu naitwa Githinji Joseph. I am a 4th year student here in the University of Embu, pursuing Bachelor of Science and Statistics. And I'm privileged this morning. I will be taking you through in this session. And I'm trusting by the end of this session, sisi wote tutakuwa ambassadors, and each one of us mwenye amekuja siku ya leo, at least you will participate and say, yeah, I am ambassador of peace in this country and to this nation. Now, this moment is for entertainment. I will start by calling anyone. I know, najua we are talented, sindio? Sindio, ni wangapi wako talented? At least naona tuna guitarist pale. Take this chance. Kuja hapa, explore. Show your talent, show your ability. Na hujui wewe changamuka. Ama namna gani? Si ndio? Now this moment allowed me to call the first group. Lil Saku, wako area. Ai, manze tumchapie makofi. Tuchangamke. Wacha kuja tuchangamshe. At least uone mambo yako namna gani. Karibu sana brother.
Habari zenu? Simeboeka. Tukiimba ngoma inayo polepole simtaboeka sana. Juu hii session nasikia ni ya peace. So ngoma tunaimba ni zile zinaenda tu polepole, ama sio? Thank you. Umoja, umoja ni fahari yetu, undugu ndio nguvu, chuki na ukabila hatutaki hata kamwe, lazima tuungane, tuilinde nchi yetu, pasiwe hata mmoja anayetenganisha. Naishi na tumaini, najitolea daima Kenya. Hakika ya bendera ni uthabiti wangu, usio wa nchi na nyekundu ni ya damu, kijani ni ya ardhi, nyeupe ya amani. Daima mimi Mkenya, mwananchi mzalendo. Yeah. So heal the world, make it a better place, yeah, for you and for me and the entire human race. For the people dying, when you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Hey, let us cheer for that guy. Si ameweza? Ameweza hajaweza? Ameweza hajaweza? Ayu mse ako sawa. Hadi nifikia karibu nianze kuinua mikono. Wawili watatu washikane. Wow, that's amazing. Now, najua hapa kuna wasee ambao ni talented. If you are talented, just come. I'll give you that chance. Sindio? Sindio? Si ungekuwa umetokea. Mmoja tu, kuja. Take this chance. Wow. Let us clap for him. Wow.
Yes, thank you. We'll have just a request. You can just stand up. Yes. It's just a few exercise. It's a song. My song, so it will be like this. On my way to my destiny, my past is over, my life is changing. On my way to my future. 1, 2, 3. On my way to my destiny, my past is over, my life is changing. On my way to my future. Let us do like this. On my way to my destiny. My past is over, my life is changing. On my way to my future. Umeshika ama bado? Let us, wacha turudie. On my way to my destiny, my past is over, my life is changing. On my way to my future. Mmeshika sasa, acha tuende sasa. On my way to my destiny, my past is over, my life is changing. On my way to my future. Let us repeat. On my way to my destiny, my past is over, my life is changing. On my way to my future. Thank you.
Wow. On my way to my future, sindio? At least me understand kitu. At my past is over. On my way to my future. And I'm going to to go future being peace ambassador. Hapa namna gani? Now, girl child. Amwezi tuangusha. Girl child for gender, sindio? Girl child. Hiyo chance nampea mtu mmoja wa mwisho ili so that I will invite our first person to say something. Girl child. Hakuna? Niite mtu. Hakuna? Uzuri na wajua. Niite mtu. Wow. Let us appreciate her. Tumshangilie. Wow. That's amazing. Welcome.
Just as a small thing, I would like to present. Kunguru ataka lishe nyumbani atoka, katili huna nafsi, huna huruma, atakuwa ushahidi macho nilifumba. Sikutaka kwa mimi, niliogopa itaniuma. Kama msaliti wewe, kwa tamaa za muda mfupi umenitesa. Kawekeza muda mwingi, kumbe bure najichosha. Hivyo, okay. Ni hiyo jeraha. Kidogo tu.
Kidogo tu. One last time. Hiyo song naipenda sana. At least mmecheka bwana. Hii maisha haitaki makasiriko. Kunguru ataka lishu nyumbani atoka. Katili huna nafsi huna huruma. Atakwa ushahidi macho nilifumba. Sikutaka kuamini niliogopa itaniuma. Kama msaliti wewe kwa tamaa za muda mfupi. Penzi bali umelitosa. Kawekeza muda mwingi kumbe bure najichosha. Iweje wewe tuliojenga kwa juhudi umebomoa. Zile ndoto na mipango ya kufunga ndoa. Jeraha subiri lipone, bado unaliuguza jeraha, tamani ukome. Barikiza mwenzia. Hapana, haikuji venye nataka. Lazima itoke venye nataka. Kunguru ataka lishu nyumbani atoka. Katili huna nafsi huna huruma. Atakwa ushahidi macho nilifumba. Sikutaka kuamini niliogopa itaniuma. Kama msaliti wewe kwa tamaa za muda mfupi. Penzi bali umelitosa. Kawekeza muda mwingi kumbe bure najichosha. Iweje wewe zile ndoto nimepanga.
Wow, let us appreciate her. That's amazing. Sinona kona courage. Despite inakataa, she's still going for it. Wow. Naambiwa kuna wasee wako pale, wako na something to tell us. Karibu. Wow, let us appreciate him. Juu hautaki kukuja. Let us appreciate others. Sindio? Let us appreciate him. At least. Wow, karibu.
Hi, my name is Jirani and yeah, nimepata ni wakati wa entertainment. Yeah. I'm going to sing Maombi by Nadia Mukami. I believe you know it. Yeah. Nilichopata nikiomba walisema kitakwisha. Nikitoa shukurani hadharani wakasema najigamba. Hao binadamu walinipa wiki. Sasa imepita miaka bado wanasubiri. Kazi ya Mungu haina makosa. Ingekuwa binadamu wanatoa ningekosa. Kazi ya Mungu kweli haina makosa. Ingekuwa binadamu wanatoa ningekosa. Sio juju ni maombi. Ni maombi. Si kelele ni maombi. Ni maombi. Sio juju ni maombi. Ni maombi. Si kelele ni maombi. Ni maombi. Maneno ya wanadamu yalinivunga kama mishale, ila Mungu hawezi kubali uanguke. Alichoanzisha yeye lazima atakamilisha. Huo kazi ya Mungu haina makosa. Ingekuwa binadamu wanatoa ningekosa. Kazi ya Mungu kweli haina makosa. Ingekuwa binadamu wanatoa ningekosa. Sio juju, ni maombi. Ni maombi. Si kelele, ni maombi. Ni maombi. Sio juju, ni maombi. Ni maombi. Si kelele, ni maombi. Ni maombi. Asanteni sana. God bless you all.
Yao. Sia Gigio. Mimi nasikia ile kasauti ya DJ Shiti. Niseme, nisiseme. Sana shindo niseme ama niseme? Niseme. Si hao wase wamebarikiwa. Ama msikii hivyo? Read this. Wacha niingilie girl child for now. Si ndio? Mtaniruhusu? Mko wapi? Mko wapi? Wewe kuja unasema uko hapo. Kuja useme kitu. Simpigie makofi. Allah.
Hamjambo. Hamjambo. Naitwa Bi Valentine, nina shairi fupi tu kuwachangamsha. Mada yenyewe ni Kenya yenye maadili. Ninalo langu shairi kuwajuza maadili, niwapeni nazo siri Kenya yetu kuijali. Nitasema kijasiri, kanuni ziwe muhali. Kenya ni taifa tamu, Kenya yenye amani. Uzalendo tongozeni, nchi yetu kuipenda. Chuki nazo tuepukeni, na upendo kuupanda. Kwa lolote jitoleni, Kenya yetu kuilinda. Kenya ni taifa tamu, Kenya yenye amani. Umoja uwe ni ngao, usawa uwe ni wimbo. Uadilifu tuwe nao, tuache vijimambo. Hata kama ni tishio, ubaguzi uwe shombo. Kenya ni taifa tamu, Kenya yenye maadili. Kwa pamoja tushikane na utu tuenezeni. Pia tushirikiane, Kenya yetu kujengani. Kivyovyote tusigombane, maadili kuacheni. Kenya ni taifa tamu, Kenya yenye amani. Namalizia shairi, asanteni kwa nafasi. Maadili ni tayari kuyafuata upesi. Ninasema kwa heri, Mola yu pamoja nasi. Mimi Mkenya halisi, Kenya yenye amani. Asante.
Si imeweza? Si imeweza? Tunakubaliana imeweza? Situmpigie makofi kama imeweza. Ubeti wa mwisho umesema nini? Ama tulisahau ubeti wa mwisho? Brian, ubeti wa mwisho umesema nini? Mwenye ataweza isipokuwa yeye kuna kazawadi. Ubeti wa mwisho umesema nini? Wacha nikuangalie chini. Na wajua tu. Steve, ubeti wa mwisho umesema nini? Kuna zawadi, kuna zawadi, kuna zawadi. Ubeti wa mwisho umesema nini? Hamtaki zawadi? Sawa sawa. Wakati huu napea mtu wa mwisho. Kabla tufunge hii chapter, tuanzie kitu kingine. Mtu wa mwisho ajitokeze. Wow. Let us appreciate him. Let us appreciate him better. We can do that. Wow. Karibu.
Hi. I'm Wekesa Ramadan, first year. Just maybe a short story that will end with a moral lesson to preach peace. So one day, a professor was sailing in a deep sea, Then on the journey, he asked the sailor, do you know physiology, biology, microbiology? The sailor said, no. The professor said, how stupid you are, how illiterate you are. You doesn't know anything about the earth. Then, after a short time, the boat started to sink. Then the sailor asked the professor, do you know swiminology, escapology from sexology? Then the professor said, no. Then the sailor asked the professor, how stupid you are. You doesn't know anything about the sea. You die of ignorance. What am I saying? That we should appreciate everyone in our midst. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you, brother. Let us appreciate him. We should appreciate everybody in our midst. This chance, allow me to introduce a poem. Unaitwa? Mtu mwenye anasema poem? Mashairi ni shairi. Poet. Kizungu, shida. Let me call Brian Matara. Let us appreciate him. Tusikie maneno. Karibu.
Thank you, thank you. Good morning. So I'm Brian Matara, as you've been told. I'm a fourth year pursuing statistics. I'm sorry for today, my voice is a little bit shaky, and I wish to sing a poem to you about peace. It reads, peace, dirty the world has become, mercy we cry for our people. Political feuds in the metropolitan, vendettas in the local area network. Peace, live relics all over, as folks calling thee for assured freedom. Rascals found way to machinery in the name of betrayal. Solution has been gunshots that we hear. Commenced is the campaign to vanquish this evil. Law masters, who solicit in court lawfully, but fail to includility. Lawbreakers are evicted, cleared, not guilty, disrupting peace in the hands of the society. No peace, no life. Love for peace, now a noble statement. Peace in daylight, unruly bandits in the night. And then baristas, where is your voice gone to? And then stress deficiency from lack of peace, heartbreaks, no peace, no love. Drug abuse, no peace, no mind. Suicidal judgments, lack of peace within oneself. And in tandem, let us advocate for peace. Political rivalry comes with political instability. Let us advocate for togetherness, share love, betray none, and stay true to the game. That is peace. Adopted by Brian Obi Photography. Anyway, a little bit to share about the poem is, maybe this is part of the entertainment, but I wish to say something to my friends and the studentship of the Embu. I wish to maybe introduce to you an analogy of maybe staying with the peace, and I usually like the statement of staying true to the game. Whenever we have peace, you have to stay true to the game. And that is the first importance of peace. That whenever we have peace, we are never going to face any kind of atrocities that we faced in 2017, that we've been facing in 2013, and that which is coming even in 2017, that we saw many people dying for peace. Political feuds all over, that you hear there are wrangles between tribalism, and it is a call for us all to impact our lives, not as from ourselves, but from all our friends. Let us mobilize, socialize with other people, and ensure that we bring peace to the society. That is all. I want to leave you with one statement that says, stay true to the game, don't betray anyone, and stay true to the game. Actually, that is my own theme today. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Wow, thank you, brother. Let us appreciate him. Stay true to the game. Don't betray each other. What I have understood from his poem is about advocating for peace. Let us be advocates for peace. Si ndio? Kwani watu wameanza kurara? Mimi nikiwa nimeangalia chini na kuita unachangamsha watu, si ndio? Si hapo tuko sawa? Wow. Still kuna some visitors we are waiting. That's why still I'm giving more chances. This long time. Allow me to call one lady. Gender balance. Si ndio? Tuko na gender balance. Nani anataka kukuja hapo mbele to say something before I call you? Nani? Hakuna? Na boy child nani? Wow, let us appreciate him. Let us appreciate him better. Wow.
I'm Sifuna Amos, and I have a poem. It says, in duty we hold. Before everything, our life we put online, protecting our nation day and night. From worst person, before our family. When the call rings, we are gone. Our life in the world, fighting for justice. We want to save our towns, free from drugs, free from harm. All night, our mission. We have tried our best. In the field of war, fight of just, many have fallen. We are in pain, painful job. When duty calls, we are awake. Who we vowed to protect our life. Justice we must hold. Who fight for this nation. Who we vowed we are one. Because we have put this uniform on us. Thank you.
Wow. Let us appreciate him better. Si watu wameweza. Are you challenged? Or am I the same? Hawa watu wana challenge. At least huyo mtu amekuwa creative in such a way that today being a peace talk, ametoa poem, ameandika poem ya peace. Sijui niseme kawadi kuhusu peace, peace, peace. Si hata nikisema peace najua peace ni nini? Si ndio? Si ndio? This time, allow me to call someone to say something. Juu nikikosa kumuita, hawezi kosa kitu ya kusema ya peace. Si ndio? Steve, Kinyanjui. Come, kuja, tumpige makofi. Kuja useme kitu ya peace. Kinyanjui. Wacha kuogopa. Oh, let us appreciate him. Let us appreciate him better. Hadi afike hapa. Let us appreciate him. Wow, welcome.
Barizeni. I'm Stephen Kinyanjui, a fourth year student.
taking Bachelor of Science in Statistics. Nimeambiwa nikuje hapa ni talk about peace. I believe kila mtu hapa anajua peace ni nini. Na hizo poem tumesikia, hizo shairi tumesikia hapo, it's all about peace. So mimi venye naweza encourage venye naweza waambia, we keep peace, peace and peace. Be blessed.
Wow, thank you. Let us appreciate him. Si amesema we keep peace. So friends, sisters, brothers, we are here for peace. We are heading 2022 election. And we know what happened on 2017. But right now, at least right now, tumesoma, si ndio? And we know good and bad. As a youth, don't allow yourself to be used by politicians, but you are there to advocate for peace. Si ndio? Si ndio? Wow, DJ. Naomba utangamshe na kangoma moja. Hawa watu waache kulala. Tuweke ngoma moja as we continue. Na kama uko pale, uko na any talent, just come here, say something. Not necessarily about peace, but you can say something about this day, about your talent, and we will appreciate you for your courage. Wow. Let us appreciate our visitors. Welcome. DJ, tuweke ngoma moja kidogo so that so because of time, allow me now to call upon our first speaker mwenye atachangamua so that we'll know what peace talks all about. Now, this moment, ladies and gentlemen, naomba tukaweze kusimama. Tusimame na tuchangamke tafadhali. Just stretch yourself. Mr. President, how are you? Stretch yourself. Oh, thank you. At this time, allow me to call upon Faith, who will read us on speed networking. Let us appreciate her with a hand clap. Let us appreciate her. Hadi afike hapa. Wow. Thank you so much, Faith. Welcome.
Thank you very much. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our CEO of Bridge Africa, Ms. Belinda Odek, and Madam Lynette Mugo from the Embu County Police Commander Office. So at this time, siniliambia mjue majina za your neighbors. Now I want to select random people and see if they did the assignment. I want to select random people. Now, who will I start with? There's that guy with a green t-shirt at the corner. Yes. Tell us the name of the people. Mtu asimwongeleshe saizi. You were supposed to do this assignment kitambo, so don't talk to your neighbors right now. Yes. Kindly stand up. Yes, wewe mwenye kona kofia ya combat. What is the name of the person seated in front of you and the one seated behind you? Ongeza sauti kidogo. Is that correct? Okay. There's a gift hamper for you. We'll give you a flyer. The lady in pink over here. Yes, in a black mask and a pink top. Yes, tell us the name of the people seated next to you. Hmm? Hmm? Unaona watu hamkufanya assignment vizuri. You didn't do your assignment conclusively. So always use an opportunity to know the person seated next to you, because you never know when you'll need someone. And that is how opportunities will pass some of you. As I said, my name is Faith Jenge from the Technical University of Kenya. And at this time, I want you to, wenye mko na simu, kuna wifi hapa? Now, I want you to go to your Instagram account and look for Bridge Africa. Go to the Instagram account and look for Bridge Africa. We are currently doing speed networking. So I'll take this opportunity to introduce our social media platforms. So we have a Facebook page, Bridge Africa, and an Instagram account, Bridge Africa. Remember, Bridge Africa is one word. Bridge Africa, it's one word. You can check on the roller banner. I want to see like the first two people to get it. Yes, umepata? Instagram or Facebook? Instagram. Follow it. Who else? I have a small gift for you. Who else? Nani tena amezipata? Yes. Instagram or Facebook? Facebook, okay. Nani tena? Yes? Instagram or Facebook? Instagram, thank you. 3, Facebook. Okay, those are 5. I have small gifts for you. So I'd like you to follow our Instagram page and our Facebook page. Get to know what Bridge Africa is all about. Get to know the activities we've had before, the activities that you're planning for. And more about Bridge Africa will be said by our CEO. This event is being streamed on your YouTube page. YouTube channel. So if you want to stream in, it's on your YouTube channel. I'm sorry for that. So in case you want to write something about it, the hashtag that can be used is hashtag Bridge Africa. In case you're posting it, you can tag us along at Bridge Africa or use the hashtag Bridge Africa, hashtag Bridge the Divide. So I welcome Lynette, Madam Lynette, to say something. You can clap for her as she comes. Good afternoon. Okay. Saseni. Yes, siku hizi ni gani? How do you say hi? In campus, unajua mimi nilienda maybe 20 years ago. Yes, siku hizi ni gani? Siwasikii. Mmoja ajiamini aniambie ni gani? Ni gani? Update me bana. Update me. Ni gani? Okay. Sasa mimi siko mredo wenu. Otherwise, I'm Lynette Mugo. Mimi ni askari. I'm comment. Mimi ni askari. Oh, nilikuwa nataka hiyo mlize. Oh. We are here for peace. Ni kweli? What is the workshop about? Peace. And so, Lynette is here to preach peace amongst us. And what is all about peace? Nikisema mimi ni askari na today nahubiri peace. Inamaanishaje? Mimi si preacher. Inamaanishaje? Who knows what is peace? Definition? Nicholas, tunafaa kuwa na mic huko. Ama tuko na moja tu?
Peace is the absence of war.
Begin with your name.
My name is Joseph Locoron.
Who?
Joseph Locoron.
Okay. Joseph, tell us what is peace.
It's the absence of war.
Joseph says peace is absence of
Absence of war.
war. That is according to Joseph. And every answer is correct. That means Joseph amepata. Another attempt. Peana mic yako.
My name is Margaret.
Yes, Margaret.
Tranquility.
Okay. Margaret says that peace is tranquility. And I agree. Someone else?
My name is David.
Yes, David.
Peace can be defined as living, being in harmony relationships amongst, like for example, we amongst you and
human beings, yes. Me and you. Sindio? Okay. Someone else? We're interacting. You know, when you talk of peace, hii si unit iko na cut. Cut ni sisi tu.
I'm John.
Yes, John.
I think peace is a state of calmness.
A state of calmness.
Yes.
I agree. Yule atakataa anainua mkono ananiambia, hiyo sisikii kama ni yenyewe.
Okay, my name is Vincent. I think peace.
Yes, Vincent.
Is staying with your neighbors without quarreling.
Vincent says it is staying with your neighbor without quarreling. I agree. Kuna mwingine anataka kuattempt?
I'm Dennis.
Yes, Dennis.
I think peace is state of security and order within our community.
Security and order in the community. I agree. Hapa sasa.
I'm Susan. I guess peace is agreement and harmony among people and among inner self, the inner self.
Sure. Hapa ya mwisho ni hapa.
Kadhure Caroline.
Yes, Caro.
Peace is a stress-free state where everything is coexisting in freedom and calmness.
Okay. I want you guys to clap for all those people who said something. And that is good. So when we talk of peace, I think we all said something to do with me and you. True? We also talked of calmness. Si ni ukweli? And so that means, and we also talked of a community. What forms a community? What forms the society? It's the people ambao wana coexist pamoja, si ni ukweli? And then wana agree to the norms za hiyo place, si ndio? Okay. Aha. So, as Lynette, representing the police in this workshop, aha. Where do we get in our constitution? That is 2010. In what chapter do we find the Bill of Rights? Kama unajua answer ya kila mtu ni wrong. Moja ndio naamini. Aha.
Chapter 4.
Yes. So chapter 4 talks of the Bill of Rights, ndio? Aha. When you talk of the Bill of Rights, tuko na ma-freedom zote hapo, si ndio? Na ni wapi hiyo freedom inakuanga freedom si freedom? Who knows? Still the same, I think hiyo ndio kosa nafanya. Aha. Tell us, ni wapi nitasema freedom yangu imekuwa enriched?
You know, in the Constitution of Kenya,
Yes.
2010,
Yes.
it provides the citizen with freedom and the rights.
Yes.
But this freedom and the rights, they have limitation. For example, freedom of movement. You cannot just say that I have this freedom of movement, then you are not among the students in this university, then you want to come and move here. This freedom of movement is only limited in Kenya. We have it, but it is limited. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
That means, in simple, the simplest terms, itaelezea tu hivi. Freedom yoyote haifai kukwaza freedom ya nani? Ya mwenzako. Sawa? So you're limited. Freedom kama freedom yako itanisumbua. Inamaanisha hiyo freedom itakuwa deprived from you, si ndio? Haya. So nataka muniambie anything you'd want to know about the police and this piece we are talking about, especially now that ni nyinyi huwa mnatumika sana. Mnatumikanga kufanya nini? Kufanya nini? Kusumbua hii peace. Na sisi tunatumika kufanya nini? Na hatutaki. Tunataka kila mtu abaki na freedom yake, si ndio? So that we have that peace. So I want us to have an interactive conversation about maybe the challenges, about the triggers zenye huwa zinafanya ifike hiyo place. Hiyo place yenye hatutaki kufika. Hiyo place yenye Kenya imewahi fika. Si ni ukweli? Si Kenya imewahi fika hiyo place mbaya? Where there was no peace. Yes, that is 2017 and 2007. Si ndio? And we are saying no to such a time. Si ni ukweli? Yes. So I want us to talk about now that peace in terms of what triggers wewe kama mwanafunzi ambaye anajua rights zake na ambaye anajua limitations za rights zake ama za freedom yake, kujikuta maybe ako na mimi, kujikuta maybe ameenjariwa, kujikuta maybe ako cell, so that as we approach the campaign period ambayo imeanza, and the electioneering period, mkuwe mko safe na mkuwe preach peace amongst you na hata students hao wengine. Sawa? So give me the triggers. Ni nini huwa inakaa hivi tu inakusumbua? Unaamua ni nini yani huwa inakutoa mahali yenye huko? Mahali kuna peace, kama ni hostel, kama ni school compound, kama ni home, inakufanya uende ukatumike vibaya. Mikono. So that tusaidiane. Siwaseni kusaidiana? Tusaidiane. Aha.
Okay, good morning. Good evening.
Afternoon.
It's afternoon.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Sumba Jerry. One of the major triggers that makes us to breach peace is tribalism.
Is the what?
Tribalism.
Or tribalism?
Yes. Tribalism, I think, is the major problem we have, such that during the electioneering period, our political elite normally preach tribalism, and we are always supporting tribalism. So for the first step should be, how are we moving away from this means of tribalism? Actually, if we're going to handle the issue of tribalism, then it can be the starting point of preaching peace. Yes.
I agree with you. Huyo kwanza ametupea point, the trigger ya kubreach peace, na akatupea mpaka nini? Solution, si ndio?
Okay, I think what triggers somebody to disrupt peace is poverty. Because, for example, you see when a student is given maybe 200 shillings or 500 shillings to go and disrupt a certain political rally, he or she can go and disrupt it just for those few coins.
Good. Tuko 2 points. Na kuna mtu nitauliza mpaka usikize.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Margaret, and peace can be disrupted depending on the environment that mtu ametoka. Like the people who come from very violent homes, so hawezi maintain peace when they go to other areas.
Yeah. Psychology huwa inasema msee anaweza affectiwa hata akiwa how many years at the age. History yenye ilianza home ukiwa during childhood na saa hii mahali mmefika, kama kwenu ulipata ni vita, unakuwa hiyo ndio iko kwa akili yako. So any trigger kwa environment, wewe unaona ni poa, but we can still outcome such. Sawa? Aha. Hilda?
Another one is political influence. You'll find that maybe there are some people supporting another political party, then there are others who are opposing. So there will be that conflict. Like they won't want to see the other party existing over the other political party.
Okay. Yani hapo ni mungangano tu. Aha. Next. Someone else?
Yes, I'm Goodrick. One of the major activity or influence that triggers peace in our country is having different political ideologies. You find that someone has a different idea from someone else, and each one of these people, they want his or her idea to be heard than the other one.
Okay, hiyo nakubaliana. Tunakosa kusupport nini? Ideologies za wengine. Aha, next.
Oh, my name is Hans, and one of the things that I think triggers peace is assumption that hard to be. the perception that you expect someone to think the way you think. Yeah, that's it.
Aha, kutoheshimu nini? Kutoheshimu perspectives za wengine. Aha. Nasi mko na my ideas.
I'm John.
Aha, John.
I think what
Even up to the grassroots, to the villages, to ensure that even the people around there know the importance of peace and why should be preached and should be maintained all through.
I agree. Hebu pigeni wa jamaa makofi. Hata wengine wamesema. But he said, Kenyans tunapenda kuangalia issues in terms of monetary benefits. Si ni kweli? And that is where we miss out. And that is where patriotism yetu nakuta imepotea. Why? Hii kampo iko na watu wengi sana, si ndio? Students wengi sana. But just a few chose to come here. So, big up for those who came. Tuna hope mtatoka hapa na kitu. Next.
Solution to incitement.
Aha.
Government needs to allocate more resources to independent bodies like NCIC, that's the National Cohesion and Integration Commission, and independent bodies like Judiciary, in order for those who will be prosecuted to face the full force of the law and act as an example to others.
Sure. Better policies. Aha. Sure.
Yes, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yes, I'm Harun. And the first thing that I'd like to propose, I'd like to say one of the things that brings, that interferes with peace is opposition. Like the belief that you are always right and nobody should oppose you. So like if somebody opposes what you believe is right, then he'll be wrong according to you, and it will trigger the conflict in you to act. Yeah, so like I would propose like something like to always believe on, there are two possible ways, either you are on the right side or the wrong side. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Mko sawa, ni wase mko sawa. Sijui kama ni theory peke yake mko sawa. Unajua practical itakuwa ni peace. Sasa msipite theory peke yake. Kwa sababu theory, tick. So practical. We pray and believe that tukitoka after hii workshop, anytime that tutafikiria kutumika vibaya na politician, utakumbuka hii siku. Sawa? That you remember what we shared. Because we are sharing. Si ni kweli? And we are sharing what has been practical in Kenya. Ama kuna kitu tumeongea Uganda? It is Kenya, and that is what is happening. And so, when we get to the solutions to all these things, for me, I believe the solution is with us. The solution tu ni kuchoose. We always say that choices have consequences. And that would mean, choose peace, what will be the results? Itakuwa ni hiyo peace tu. And where does peace begin? It begins with us. Sasa, it means it begins with me. Even when I talk of security, security begins with who? With who? Hakuna mwenye anasema with police? Hakuna? Good. Inamaanisha mnajielewa. So if security begins with me and you, inamaanisha raundi. Hakuna students wa Embu University tutalose ati kwa sababu kuna campaigns. We will go elect your leaders in a very peaceful manner. We will have peace demonstrations if there are any, though we discourage. We will be sober. Si ni kweli? Yes. Wakati unapewa driving license, unaambia ngoje kwa barabara ni nani? Acha niulize wenye wako Kadhure. Inaambia ngoje kwa barabara. Wacha nisikie jibu kutoka kwa gentleman.
Don't drink and drive.
Yes. Another one. That you are the only sober person. Mwenye ako wapi? Kwa barabara. Wengine wako? Hawako sawa. That means if you decide and purpose to choose peace, you will have that peace. And you will be very safe. Sawa? And the opposite of that, ndio inaletanga mawe, ndio inaleta tear gas, ndio inaleta hiyo kitu ingine tunabebanga, ndio inaleta stray bullet. Imagine kama mimi nikikutana na, tuseme nimekutana na riot mahali, na niko venye niko, unafikiria nitafanya aje? Who has an idea chenye Linet anaweza fanya? Akutane ndio hao wanakam. Mnafikiria anaweza fanya aje? Ati inua mkono mwenye anajiamini. Ati anaweza soma mind ya Linet. Anaweza fanya aje? Aya, msee anipe idea. Nani anajua venye yeye anaweza fanya? What can you do? Mtu ainue mkono aniambie. Uko na hii ndio hiyo tear gas. Ama ndio hao unasikia watu wanakuza. Ndio. Utafanya aje? Mimi sitaki mamari. Someone ainue mkono aseme. What will you do? Aha, Brian.
For it that have a rifle or something like a pistol, I'll shoot upwards a live bullet, and then people will scatter away.
Wewe si askari, utashoot na nini? Utashoot na nini? Aha.
Mgirenji.
Aha.
The only thing that I will do.
Yes.
Mguu niponye. You just run.
That is Moremi. Someone else? Wacha niwaambie. Aha. Girl child. Peana hapo nini? Aha.
I'm Feli.
Yes.
The only thing yenye naweza fanya if I'm sure in confident enough sina makosa, I'll just surrender.
Sawa. Someone else? Kuna mse mwingine anataka kuattempt? Aha.
I'm Serem.
Yes.
If a tear gas canister comes rolling to my side, if it was a peaceful demonstration, I think I'll take that canister and throw it back to the police, because they are the ones who are preaching the peace there.
Good. Na hivyo ndivyo huwa mnafanya. Nikikuuliza hiyo canister nikikupea saa hii utaweza kuitumia? That would mean probability ya wewe kujisaidia iko chini sana. That thing you're supposed to be trained how to use it. Utaishika ikiwa tu na gas. Uko sawa. But let me just correct you, because I'm older than you. Nitafanya vile Keremi amesema. Na si ati mimi ni mwoga. Probably I can run more than half of maybe nyinyi. Lakini mimi saa hii nisikie nduru, I will run for peace. Nitatoroka. That would mean nataka tu kupass message hivi. Wacheni kutafuta shinda. Anytime that you look for problems, they come. Unaelewa? Ukisikia saa hii Shida iko hivi. My friend, toroka hivi. Tunaelewana? If you want peace, usitafute shida. Even the slightest one, usitafute. Last week kulikuwa na, was it Uganda explosion? Muliona what happened? Muliona kwa sababu ilikuwa kwa social media. Ni hiyo yenye amesema anaweza fanya. So usichukue kadi ati umeona ndio umefika hapa, ndio wale wamenitupia, wacha nirudishe. My friend, unajiuliza. So look for peace. Mkisikia ndio ni kubaya, just keep calm. Mahali yuko, you will be safer there. Ama kama ulikuwa tao, just find your way to get back to where peace is. Sasa, nani ako na swali? I want to write up. Nani ako na swali about peace and police security? Ndiye naweza jibu sasa. I am through, so that the CEO can take over a Bridge Africa. Peana, maswali imekuwa mingi. Peana haraka haraka. And you be fast.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a question. This concerning police and students.
Yes.
Like in this country,
yes,
it's like there is bad blood between students and police. What initiative has police body taken to ensure that they are reuniting with the students and they are getting to the point where the students can see police as their friends and police can see students as their friends?
Wacha tuanze na hiyo. Unaona kama kuna venye polisi wana make effort? Unaona kama kuna any effort? Anybody who thinks there is an effort that the police are doing? You? Tell us the effort that you think.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I'm June.
Yes, June.
The effort is like this one you have made yourself.
Very good. Mimi ningetoka saa hii tu. If you say that there are no efforts, Celine tangekuwa na watoto wake ama na bwanake saa hii. That is why we are here. And June as a student leader, amenotice hivyo. Na ndio maana mnaona nilikam nikikaa kama nyinyi. Ndio tukikutana hiyo siku ingine, you can be free to say hi. Si ndio? Yes. And you can feel that I'm one of you. We've been where you are. Hata hii mahali tuko sababu it is part of our duty to keep peace. So si ati sisi ni wase wabaya. Huyo mwenye amesema bad blood, uko na bad blood na nani? Hata mimi. Na tujaionana. Uko na bad blood na nani? That is why we are here. Because we want you guys, we want you guys to know. By the way, leo sikuwa nikam. Belinda amefanya, Nicholas wamefanya effort kubwa sana. They had to call the county commander police wa Embu County. Ndiye ameniprompt kutoka kwa hiyo nyumba. Why? Because anataka hii peace ipreachiwe. And when they said that, wakati alinipigia akaniambia tumeongea na madam fulani na anasema uende huko. Please go. Aliniambia please. Na kazi yangu inanga please. Yetu tunaambiangwa enda kazi. You see? It's because anaelewa hiyo bad blood yenye inaambiwa. And that is not what we want. Na saa hii sinaona kama nimewapea tips kadhaa za being safe. That would mean we are friends. True? Ni kweli? So the next question.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I'm Evans.
Yes, Evans.
Now, my question is, the police should be part and parcel ya wenye wanasaidia to create peace, but at times like hapa date 25 ama kwenda kurukisha mwaka, unapata tumeenda kesha, then like tukienda nyumbani on our way ndo hao nyinyi mnatukimbiza, ndio hiyo saa. Does that imply like creating peace?
Okay. Aya, sasa hatuna curfew, si ndio? Kenya hakuna curfew. Curfew ilikuwa ya nini? Ilikuwa ya COVID, si ndio? But usually Kenyans hawananga curfew, si ndio? As Kenyans, tunakuwa na curfew. Hatuna curfew, si ndio? But tuseme sasa tumeenda kesha. Mahali Mkenya tu anakosea, ambaye ni mimi na wewe. Mimi nimetoka kwetu, nimeambia mzae naenda kesha. But the next day, atakuja kunikuta police station. Kweli, huyu askari alienda kunitoa church. Ndio akaniweka police station. Hebu mnijibu. Yes, June. Hii ni interactive. Sawa? Yes. Ndio tueleanwe.
Obvious, hawezi kuwa ametolewa kwa kesha. But kuna hiyo side ya kupati sasa. Unaona? Sasa hao wanajitetea ni wenye maybe hawakuwa wameenda kesha, hawakuwa wameenda kesha. Walikuwa wameenda kupati, kujienjoy, unajua it's a celebration mood, ni time ya Christmas. Sasa hao ndio wanauliza sasa, mbona wakitoka tuseme kwa club wanaulizwa ama wanakimbizwa?
Okay, imeeleweka. Kwa hivyo msee wa kesha hakuwa kesha. Kesha ilikuwa tu ya kutoka kwa nyumba. Aha. These are the places that we go. University students are usually 18 years and above, si ndio? Kwa hivyo nyinyi ni Kenyan citizen, mnaweza kuwa anywhere at any time. Ni kweli? Anywhere at any time doing anything. Statement yangu iko correct? Statement yangu iko correct? Someone to correct me.
We are supposed to be anywhere doing the right thing, not anything. Yeah, anywhere, anytime, doing the right thing, except when there is curfew or an imposition of freedom to movement.
Aha, I agree to what he said. Na hapo ndio kunaleta shida. What is the problem with us partying the whole night? Si hapo ndio shinda? Wakati watu wanapati in Kenya, kuna watu wao wanapatikana walimagiwa usiku. Mugging ni geta. Kuna watu fanyiwa hivyo. Kuna watu pigwa geta, si ndio? We are Kenyans. Sasa tuongee reality ya Kenya. In the process ya hiyo partying, kuna mtu anaweza kutoa akiwa alielekea. This year akona rights. Akona rights. That is why hajashikwa. Because now there are those procedures zenye hata yeye mwenyewe ujue amepresent nini ambayo sitakwambia. Naelewa? Hata wewe, if I have a warrant of arrest today, yako, and you present yourself in the court, ama nearest police station, kuna mtu atakuja kukushika? That is what happens. Hiyo ujui. You are not best placed kuelewa hiyo. Hiyo si ligi yako. Cheza ligi yako. Cheza ligi yako. Hapo, cheza ligi yako. The reasons I gave, ndio imefanya asishikwe. Venye unataka ashikwe. Unajua kuna venye una assume anafaa kushikwa. Hata shikwa hivyo. Hakushikwa. Hapana. Did you see what the National Police Service said about, you're talking of Mr. Ogalo? And I'm hoping that you're not being tribalistic. Okay. So what happens? Mr. Ogalo alipelekwa police station gani? Yes. You are wrong. That's why nakwambia hiyo ligi si hiyo. You're wrong. There was no such procedure, and that was the presumed procedure kulingana na hiyo siku vile macho iliona. Sawa? Yes. Aha. Someone else?
Good afternoon.
That is the second last, afternoon.
Swali yangu ni,
yes.
Okay, I'm happy that kuna policy wana advocate for peace kama wewe.
Thank you.
But my question is, why is it that in case of a riot,
yes,
or in case of a demonstration, police will attack everyone, even when you wako peaceful, like hawafanyi anything? For example, there was a strike on 30th October 2019.
Yes.
Huku. Na kuna rafiki yangu alikuwa anatoka shopping. And I can tell you as a matter of fact, walipatana na polisi. Unamweleza vizuri ulikuwa unatoka shopping. Na naona uko na shopping. Lakini hapo wanataka kusikia. So, walibebwa wote. Wewe na shopping yako. And they all went. Pamoja sasa na wenye walikuwa
wana riot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why is it that wana attack kila mtu?
Okay, nitakujibu. Ngoja kidogo. Wacha akae na mic kidogo huyo. Tell us more. What happened to your friend after alibebwa na shopping?
Oh, the next day waliitishwa 500.
By the court?
No, not by the court.
Free board? Sorry, cash bail?
Yeah.
According
to what she was telling us.
Yes.
Waliitishwa 500. So ulikuwa unakuwa released upon paying the cash. So they came the following morning.
But they did not appear in the court?
No.
Hakuna
kitu kingine walifanyiwa.
500 ilikuwa ya nini?
Sijui, I don't know.
Hakukuambia ilikuwa ya nini?
No.
Oh. When we are advocating peace, mimi na Keremi tumewaambia venye tunaweza fanya. Si ni ukweli? Which could be a very different opinion with most of us wenye wako hapa. And that is the situation that the friend alipatikana. Naelewa? You cannot find a riot na wewe uende. Yaani wewe unakuta watu wana riot na wewe ndio unaingia sasa. Munaelewa venye namaanisha? Avoid. It is unnecessary. Kwenda mahali kuna shinda. It is very unnecessary. And then you guys mkishikwa na unajua kabisa una makosa, sini right yako pia kwenda kotini. Kwa nini usikubali upelekwe kotini? Hii pesa mnasema mnapeana 50 bob sijui ngapi, si uende kotini, magistrate akurelease free kama kabisa una makosa. Aha. Public disturbance, drug and disorderly. Hizo zote utatolewa bure ukikubali kwenda kotini. There are no charges for such. Utatoka tu bure. The magistrate will just release you. So tuache kuwa wajeuri na bado sisi ni waoga. Hiyo lugha mnaelewa? Wewe unataka ushikwe na ukipelekwa station unataka upeane pesa. Si ukubali basi ufike kotini. Hata uele yangu kotini kunaendanga aje? That's what I'm telling you for free. Ukienda na those petty charges, hakuna kitu utatoa. But kwa sababu amujiamini jua mnaenda mmejibebea kwa kitu ingine, ndio maana you're very quick to give money. Na hiyo nawaambia out of experience. Si ati nachukuanga. Aya, I'm through. And
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Nilisweti. Question yangu ni hii. As the police department, you are told to serve the government, ndio? So, any orders from the government, you take it as the right thing. Whether ni mzuri ita affect the wananchi ama itakuwa sawa, you will take as the right thing. Either kuna demonstration mahali but tunaambiwa and then mfanye hii. Finya hao watu waache demonstration, you'll do it. Either mnaenda mnajua yenyewe tunaenda kuumiza watu, but you do it. Yet there is peace, they are demonstrating peacefully. But mkifika huko, it's violence. And the another thing is that once kama umeshikwa na polisi, unajua polisi atakwambia unataka kubishana na polisi, hapo ndio unanyamazia. Ukishaanza kusema
Okay, so as we wait for our ICT team to fix the projections, I just want to start by saying that I'm really grateful that you're here today, that you created time to be here, because I know that you're about to begin your exams. Sindio? So I know what happens. I mean, I was also a student, and we wait last minute, kwanza wa Kenya. We wait up to last minute to prepare for exams. So I know that this is a very crucial period for you guys. And for the fact that you created time to come here and be with us, I am very grateful. And I hope that by the time we are done with this conversation, you shall have learned something from us, and we shall have also learned something from you. Embu University has been amazing. We came here on Monday. We had a wonderful meeting with the Dean of Students and Dr. Frida and the President student leaders here. and Madam Lynette and another team. And it's been very promising, and I can see from the turnout that indeed you guys are looking forward to this. I'm so grateful. So my name is Belinda Odek, and I'm the Executive Director of Bridge Africa Advocacy Foundation. But I also work with government. So I also serve in government. I work with the judiciary. I'm a court administrator in Nairobi. And it's just for the lack of a better word, when you are passionate about something, what do? You create time for it. Sindio? So that is how I am able to go to work in the morning, finish at 5, and then focus on Bridge as well as volunteer with other organizations that are doing amazing things to grow the continent of Africa. So a brief introduction of myself is I'm a writer. So I write about African politics and governance. And I'm also the president of Young Africans for Opportunity, another NGO, which is based in Ghana. And what we do with that NGO is just link young people with opportunities, young people from across the continent, not just Kenyans. That's a different organization. Then, of course, we have Bridge Africa, which I will tell you about it in a moment. So first, I really like her presentation. It's been very interactive, and that is what we want. We don't want to bore you with a lot of PowerPoint, a lot of texts. It is better when we talk to each other. Sindio? And basically what Bridge Africa is doing is teach young people how to have constructive political discussions. So I'm going to ask you a question before we start. Just take less than a minute and turn to the person next to you and ask them what political party they're affiliated to. Just take a minute and be honest. Just ask somebody who is seated next to you what political party they're affiliated to. Okay, that's enough. So let me ask you a question. We know that fuel prices went up a few days ago, right? A few weeks ago. Then, a few days ago, the price of bread also went up. Sindio? So how many people are UDA? Okay, how many are ODM? And how many are Jubilee? So let me ask you a question. Watu wa UDA mnalipia mkate pesa ngapi? Watu wa ODM and watu wa Jubilee? So you see, I mean, we are so much invested in the political parties that we are affiliated with that we can even afford to fight over them. But when it comes to issues that affect us, it affects all of us, no matter the political party you belong. Sindio? Now, we have 42 tribes in Kenya, and even in this room, I'm sure we don't only have people from this region, we have people from other counties within the country, right? So no matter where you come from, when the price of bread goes up, what happens? It affects all of us. Sindio? When the price of fuel goes up, it affects the cost of your transport. So it affects you whether you're a student or you're a professional. It affects all of us. So what happens is that the political factions that are created by politicians when they're campaigning, they say, Ruto will come and say Raila is bad. Raila is the reason why the price of bread went up. And Raila will say Ruto is a thief, right? Is the reason why there's no money in Kenya, right? So, and then because we are affiliated to them, the supporters of Ruto will start fighting the supporters of Raila, and then you start having political polarization. Why? Because the way they talk, it creates puts it in certain factions that create verbal fights, okay? Now when you start abusing each other, what happens? It degenerates into physical fights. Sindio? So you understand it's because of politics that we fight. Now, look at what happens in Kenya every time in the run-up to elections. We go back to our tribes and political parties. But we forget the issues that affect us, that bring us together. Terrorist attack, the cost of education, the cost of healthcare, and all these other, the cost of electricity, for example. Or maybe electricity is just expensive in Nairobi. It's expensive everywhere, right? So why not focus on the issues that affect us instead of focusing on what your tribal kingpin has to say to you? For example, if your Luo Traila has to say, if you're from another region, maybe what Uhuru has to say or what Ruto has to say. The things that should bring us together are the challenges that we face. Because the challenges that we face don't care whether you are Luo or Kikuyu or Meru or Embu or what tribe. It will affect all of us regardless, right? Now, Bridge Africa was started in 2017 by certain friends of mine. They were students at UC Berkeley in the United States. Very young people. Manu Mill is the CEO of Bridge USA, and he's 23 years old today. He started Bridge USA in 2017 because of political factions in the US during President Trump's regime. And he started Bridge USA together with other groups of friends. So we have Jonathan Ampalo, we have Rose Irene, and we have another person. And then a friend of ours called David Ruta also started Bridge Europe. And then I started Bridge Africa in March 2019. Now, what is Bridge Africa and why is it important? So the Bridge movement, because we are in more than 3 continents now, because we have Bridge USA, Bridge Africa, Bridge Europe, Bridge Russia, and we have Bridge New Zealand as well. So those are 6, right? Now the reason why Bridge was started is to teach young people how to have constructive political engagement. If you read one of the flyers that has been given to some of you, you'll see that we have written that we are working to develop the next generation of leaders that value empathy and constructive engagement. Now, look at our parliaments. I'm going to play a video here for you. Then you'll see what I'm talking about. If you look at our parliaments, what happens? For legislators to even agree on something, what do? They fight. Sindo? But imagine we can change that. You're young people, you're at the university, you leave the university, then you go to parliament or become a cabinet secretary. That is why we are here to tell you that when you get to parliament or to the Senate, you can do better. You can be constructive, you can be civil, you can be issue-based. You don't have to degenerate into verbal abuse and physical fights with your colleagues in parliament or the Senate, but you can decide to focus on issues and work for the electorate, the people who put you there, or the person who appointed you to that position of cabinet secretary, okay? Now, what we do, how we achieve this is, so I said, we teach people how to have constructive political engagement. We have something called the bridge mindset, okay? Now, in this room, we are all affiliated to different political parties. Now, what do we do if you want to get views from all of us, regardless of our political parties? We have to create that environment, which means we have to prepare ourselves. How do you prepare yourself? Before you jump into a sensitive conversation like politics, then you have to be humble, you have to be respectful, you have to understand that you don't know everything, okay? Because when you do that, then you've already set your mind to learn from another person, okay? Now, if you start having a conversation when you think you're the smartest person in the room, what happens? You become proud and you're not going to listen to him because you think that what you have to say is the best. And you think that what you have to say is the solution. You will not give another person the chance to hear them out and hear what they have to say about the subject that you're discussing. So the bridge mindset. 1, be sensitive to sensitive political conversations. You have to be humble. You have to be ready to listen and learn from another person. Now, when you jump into that conversation, how do you have the conversation? We have developed a set of norms of discussions, okay, that govern our discussion platforms to ensure that they are constructive, they're empathetic, and they're solution-based, okay? Now, number 1, they're very simple things. Number 1 is you have to just, when somebody's speaking, you don't interrupt them. You just let somebody speak through their points, okay? If you listen well, then it enables comprehension. You'll be able to understand. But if you listen because you want to respond, what happens? Will you understand? You will not understand because you're just listening. You want me to finish so you can respond. So it is a skill. You listen to listen and not to respond. which means you wait for somebody to finish speaking through their points. Number two, if you're not agreeable to my point or the point of view of another person when you're having a political discussion, you critique that perspective but not the person. Now, what happens in our political spaces when people are having political conversations is that the moment you start talking, they will associate you with somebody. Maybe say, this one is from Kisumu, this one is just speaking for Raila, this one is from Eldoret, this one is speaking for Ruto, this one is from Gatundu, this one is speaking for Uhuru. Or somebody will just say, hakuna kitu watu wa Jubilee wanatuambia, or hakuna kitu watu wa ODM wanatuambia. Now, we have to accept that you already have these factions amongst us in the higher learning institutions, outside there in the town halls. So what happens is that if you don't give somebody, if you don't criticize the perspective of someone, but instead choose to criticize them based on the political party that they're affiliated with or their tribe, then you miss the point, right? Because it does not matter. For example, if you say that Kikuyus are bad, I mean, is it true that all Kikuyus are bad? It's not true. Now, if you say Luos are arrogant or bad, or they like throwing stones, is it all the Luos that are bad, or they go to the streets to throw stones? It's not all the Luos. So these stereotypes. So what you're supposed to do is do not liken someone when you're having political conversations and you want to have solutions to the challenges that you're facing. Do not associate somebody with where they come from or the political party that they're affiliated with. Just listen to this person. Listen to their point of view. And you listen to learn with the mindset of wanting to learn from them. That's number two. Number three, don't expect me to speak on behalf of a group that I'm affiliated to. For example, if I am a member of a religious group, you know, maybe SDA or these other churches, you don't expect that when I speak, I'm automatically speaking on behalf of that group. I'm just speaking as an individual, so that is how you should take it. So that when I'm speaking, you're taking in my point, not the point of the SDAs or the Catholics or the other religious groups. Same to political parties. When I am speaking, and you've had my tribe, so automatically assume that ODM, don't assume that I'm speaking from the point of view of ODM. You should look at it as if you're just speaking to me as Belinda. Then, lastly, when you come to when you have a platform like this, discussion forum like this, at Bridge Africa, we encourage our participants to take part in the discussions, but we don't coerce them, okay? For example, if you have a Q&A and somebody doesn't feel like speaking, especially when we're having political discussion, then we don't force you to speak. So you can either decide to speak or you can decide to just remain quiet and learn from other people or other participants. So those are the norms of discussions. The defining elements about this movement is, number one, we are teaching people how to have political conversations because we believe that when we learn how to talk to each other, as opposed to talking at each other, it will limit political violence. Because we can never have political violence, especially because of elections, when we learn these skills, the skills of how to engage one another constructively, the skills of how to have issue-based political discussions, as opposed to ule mtu wa Jubilee alikuwa hapa, you know. But we base it on the prices of, I mean, the cost of living is going up. What can we do? Can we sign some memorandum? Can you push this agenda in Parliament? Who is your MCA? Who is your member of Parliament? Who can we reach? Which cabinet secretary can you reach with this issue? You start being issue-based in your mind. That will draw you away from the political party factions that politicians want to put us. Because they know that once they put you in that box, they have you, okay? Because you will listen to them. You think they're your messiah and everything that they say is what you're supposed to do. And then you forget yourself and you forget the issues that you face, and they incite you against another person who is from another tribe who has been your neighbor for the last 10 years. Now you want to chase them because you think they're the cause of the price of bread going up. Whereas it is that same politician, I mean, legislation is their work, right? So if the cost of bread is going up, who are we supposed to ask? But there's the same people who will come and incite you and tell you this your neighbor is not from this community, chase them. You see? So we have to be sensitive to the political landscape around us, but the most important thing is we are supposed to learn to speak to each other. So I'm not going to run through the entire PowerPoint. I just wanted you to understand what we do first. So that's my name, but I'm gonna ask them to jump and play those 2 videos. I want you to just watch some 2 videos first, and then I'll pick it up from there and finish really quickly. And watch the video first.
Businesses in some areas is a threat to Kosovo's independence and is capable of operating in the world outside.
Изучав изливането от парламентарната трибуна вождът на либерал-демократите Владимир Жиринов. Причина бяха загубените от партията избори в Ямало, Ненецкия автономен окръг.
What do you make of that video? What do you make of that video? Is that really how our parliament should be? Imagine we can just talk and avoid that. And it's just something that we can learn. It takes a forum like this for us to learn. Now, if you live here and you become a member of parliament and you say no to that, it will never happen in our parliaments. Play the other video.
Especially on the continent of Africa, those who've experienced a lot of political
example, now Kenya is going into elections next year, and we have been experiencing political violence since 2007 that was colliding. And so we expect that going around the message of peace alone is not enough. So we feel like we have to also encourage the civil discourse that should govern our political campaign platforms, as well as student debate platforms, and even conversations that will inform the kind of leadership that we're going to choose during our presidential elections next year, and also for the other elected positions in the country. Well, sound is not so good. I don't know whether you're able to hear anything, but I'll tell you about it. There's another video, just one more.
Hi, my name is Fela Wafula from Bridge Africa Initiative. Bridge Africa is an organization that focuses on constructive solution-based political discussions. I am currently the chapter leader for Bridge Africa at the University of Nairobi. We will be having a peace caravan across 3 counties in Kenya on the topic of political violence. Join us for our pilot program at the Technical University of Kenya on 25th of September. All are welcome. I hope to see you guys soon.
One more video. The one from Manumil. Just play one more video.
You need to get out. No, I don't. You need to get out.
What can we learn from each other? How can we bring our common problems onto the table? And then how can we try to address those problems?
Bridge USA really is something so necessary on college campuses to reshape the way that young people feel about our democracy in our country.
At Bridge USA, we are optimistic that with your help, we can realize the change America needs. A change that sees a fundamental transformation of the university landscape into one that values viewpoint diversity and prepares tomorrow's leaders to tackle today's greatest challenges.
Okay, so I don't know what you are able to get from the videos, but one of the videos was talking about the peace caravan, the reason why we're here. So what we're basically doing as an organization is we're going to go around the country before elections and speak to university students. Of course, not to allow yourselves to be used by politicians, but the most important thing we're doing is teaching you how to have issue-based discussions, issue-based, solution-based political discussions. Let us focus on the challenges that affect us as a people, instead of focusing on political parties, who is vying, what tribe they are, where they come from, and all that, okay? So that is what we're doing. We are creating platforms that engage views from across the political spectrum. We don't care if you're UDA or you're ODM or you're Jubilee or you're whatever party. we bring it together, we create a very conducive atmosphere where we can freely but respectfully talk about the issues that affect us. That's what Bridge is doing. So what I'm going to do now is, I don't know where we're supposed to go after this. Is it the Q&A? Maybe I can just open, before I open up the floor for questions, maybe I should share some of the opportunities that we have. So as an organization, what we do is, for example, if there is a scholarship that is open, I can write for you as a student a recommendation letter for you to get the scholarship, but we have several fellowship opportunities that we share with students all the time. Now, how can you benefit? By becoming a member of Bridge Africa. You don't pay anything, you just need to belong to a chapter. For example, now we have Technical University of Kenya chapter, Nairobi University chapter, and then you have Kenyatta University chapter in Kenya. Then you have other chapters from a few other countries in Africa. You become a member of Bridge Africa, go like our Facebook page. We normally post most of those opportunities there. Follow us on Instagram as well. But we can get, we normally share opportunities on paid internships, unpaid internships, fellowships, conferences and workshops. Once in a while, if you're a member of Bridge Africa, maybe you're a student leader or you belong to a chapter and your work is brilliant, then what I can do for you is when you have maybe a conference in the US or somewhere in Europe or somewhere in Africa, we can pay for your ticket and then you go attend the conference. Or if it is a workshop, we can pay for you, go and attend the workshop. The most important opportunities that I want to talk about are the fellowships and the other academic opportunities that we tap into as an organization for university students. So you just become affiliated with us by starting a chapter at Embu University, for example, or joining an existing chapter, and also staying in touch with us. When you like our Facebook page, you become part of the organization. You'll see everything that we post up in there, and then you can be able to tap into them. So now, probably, if there is anybody with any questions as far as Bridge Africa is concerned, then maybe we can open up the floor for the question. Or Faith, where are we supposed to go from here? Let Faith guide us on where we're supposed to go from here. But thank you, it was really nice engaging you, and I hope to be able to maybe have a minute or two to answer all your questions about the organization.
Before we call the final speaker, does anyone have any question about Bridge Africa? Any questions about Bridge Africa? Okay, if there are no questions, and some of you are interested in starting a chapter at University of Embu, after this, I think I'll be around. Beryl is also there. You can talk to us, and you can give you a guideline on how to start your own chapter and be affiliated to Bridge Africa as an organization. So at this juncture, I'll welcome. Before we welcome Enoch, can we hata tusimame to stretch kidogo, eh? Tusimame to stretch kidogo. Ita mtu ako kando yako, sideways hivi. Yeah, I think you can have our seats. Let us welcome Enoch, who will be our final speaker for the day.
Good afternoon. For the purpose of introduction, let me start by saying I'm Enoch Gweth, the USA chairperson, but I'm sure you know me and I know you. In fact, I'll have a very easy interactive session because I'll simply be calling you by your names. So I'm going to take you through on the importance of issue-based dialogue in fostering good governance. Being a comrade, be sure my presentation is going to be very brief. To understand this issue, we first need to take a step-by-step approach. And the first step is understanding the society. Then we understand the significance of governance in a society. And we finish with the importance of issue-based dialogue in fostering good governance. So, June, kindly tell us, what is a society?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Once again, good afternoon. My name is June, and I've been asked what is a society. A society, I may say it's all-inclusiveness of people from various or distinctive backgrounds. Maybe they may be lawyers, Kuyus. That's how they make a society. Yeah, and they have a certain goal, no, not a goal, like they have a certain principles they follow as a society.
Okay, that's correct. A society is an aggregate of people living together in a more or less ordered community. And they are a group of people involved with each other through persistent relations. And from these persistent relations, one key element that we can get is tolerance. Tolerance is key because these relations are going to persist for quite a very long time. So in a democratic society, the control of the society is by a majority, whereby everybody gets to give their view, even the minority. But at the end of the day, what is most commonly taken is what is there by the majority. But this is not always a good approach because it may leave other people feeling that they have not been heard. Their side has not been represented. And it now leads us to the second element, and that is leadership and governance. Leadership is more about influencing others rather than demanding from them. So for this scenario, whereby we have the majority and the minority pulling in opposite sides, the best way to solve this will either convince the majority to accommodate the views of the minority, convince the minority to accept the decision of the majority, or create a middle ground and convince both parties, influence them to meet at this middle ground. And this poses now the big question and the last question. How can we influence these people in the society to agree? Robert, tell us. How can you make, for instance, the majority, despite the fact that they have the majority, but to look for a more common ground and agree to it?
Just having conversation.
Conversation.
Yes.
In other words, dialogue, right? And that is where now issue-based dialogue comes in. The only way to convince them is to talk to them and explain to them sensibly on why their position as a majority is not the best for the society as a whole, isn't it? So let us assume we are the minority. Between engaging in violent means with them, let us say we are 2 against 10, between going at a fight with them or having a discussion with them, which one has a possibility of bearing a positive result? Rama, tell us. Let us assume you are a minority. It is just you and Brian. And then the other people have agreed on an opposite issue. Between engaging with them and going to war with them, which one do you think is going to bear a more positive result?
I think it is just engaging with them to reach amicable issue.
Exactly.
And that brings us to the first advantage of engaging in dialogue. The first importance of issue-based dialogue is the fact that it focuses more on the solution rather than being heard. The objective is to find the solution, not to be heard. Because it is one thing to be heard by a party, but it is a completely different thing to be heard and actually to get a solution from the party listening to you. So issue-based dialogue provides a way we can actually be heard and sit down together and find a solution that is suitable for both of us. Now, the second advantage is the fact that by getting a solution first, rather than trying to be heard louder, we avoid confrontations. And by avoiding confrontations, we maintain peace. And all the people before me have emphasized very well on the importance of peace. So to my fellow comrades, let us embrace dialogue. Our country has invested a lot in our education. So let us stand out. Let us show value for the investment. And the best way to show this value will be by being at the forefront in spreading, encouraging, and maintaining peace. We are learned. Let us show the way to the others who did not manage to come here. And let me say that, close by saying that even in our institution, I can confidently say dialogue has proven more effective to us than any other means. Thank you very much.
Can you appreciate all the speakers for the day? As you come towards the end of this session, I hope you've learned something. Yeah? Who has any unanswered question? We're going to address it right away. Who has any question? Who has any remarks? Yeah? Any questions? Any remarks? Mseme kakitu surely. Yes? We cannot have 3 speakers and we have nothing to say towards the end of it. Msikuwe na hiyo roho.
So, thank you for this chance again. I would like to say, it's a remark, yeah? I would like to thank all the speakers of the day and everyone, actually, who has made it to come here to listen, and everyone who has contributed to the dialogue that we have made in through. You know, when we talk about peace, it's something that it's relevant to us and to our society, and mostly to us, the scholars, because we are the ones who go there outside and teach others on how to stay with others. So I'm grateful for this session. Thank you.
You're welcome. You see, we cannot reach everyone who is in University of Embu. We cannot. But you who have been present here are our ambassadors. So as we go out there, spread the message of peace, spread the bridge mindset, spread the norms of discussions that have been addressed here. Sasa, any other remarks? Any other question? Yes?
What the other person was talking about, and then through the dialogue you can come to a conclusion, and through the dialogue you can be able to speak up your mind and listen to the other person.
Yes, we have learned about having constructive dialogues and constructive discussions. And let us remember, we always critique the opinion. We don't critique the person talking. Sawa sawa? Yes. We'll receive around 5 remarks.
Okay, thank you. I'm Asanyo Dennis. I first of all congratulate you for this. Some of us tumesoma mingi, like tunafaa kuweka our political differences kando so that we can preach this peace. Like wenye tumefika leo, wenye wako nje tutawaambia zenye tumesoma. Then we pray, and if we put this into actions, maybe next elections hatutakuwa na mambo yenye tumekuwa tukiona kutoka hapo nyuma. Thank you.
You're welcome. So we know that despite our different political ideologies, we should still be able to maintain peace. Sawa sawa? I hope everyone has come out with something different, that you are going to go out there and be our ambassadors. Any other remarks? Two more.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I'm Selena. Okay, I thank you so much for this. Yeah, it has really helped us. I think we have learned a lot, and as we are going to, it's approaching elections, so I hope we'll do well and will not be taken advantage of by others, our political leaders, to cause violence and tufanye vitu ambazo zitafanya to lose our loved ones. Ni painful. So I think we have learned a lot now to spread this gospel. Thank you.
So thank you very much for attending. As you go out there, let us remember that we are the same people who are going to feel the consequences of the violence. Yeah? We are the people at the ground level. So let us strive to really maintain peace, because most of the damage will be done unto us. We're the ones who will lose our loved ones. We are the ones who will lose our property. So, yeah, thank you all very much for attending.
Hello, people. This is Sanja. I just have a remark. We people, especially youth, we fight each other, we argue here and there, especially my friends. I always have a strong political opinion. But when it comes to political discussions, someone tells you, you come from Western, you don't have a direction, you have chosen UDA, and somebody decides to come and threaten you. Now, I ask this is our CEO, kindly address this issue on how you can, at least, you can be tolerant to each other and you can accommodate everyone's idea. This political difference starts with youth, and we should learn that everyone has a right to join any political movement or to be an ally to any political organization. Hata wewe unaweza kuwa mwalimu Abdu Badida, lakini kuna friends wangu wengi wananitishianga bana, wananiambia usiaye ongelea kitu ya UDA hapa. Please, Madam CEO, can kindly enlighten these people. Mimi najua agenda za UDA na ideas za UDA. Mwenye ako na different opinion, pia aseme agenda zao na ideas zao, tuone, tukombe notes, si ndio?
Thank you very much. To those of you who have this flyer, we'll see that as Bridge Africa, in our campaign towards peace, we mainly talk about three things: empathy, tolerance, and viewpoint diversity. Yeah? Whatever you've said, inakuja hapo kwa viewpoint diversity. We cannot all support the same people. Not all of us can support UDA. Not all of us can support ODM. Not all of us can support OCA. But that does not mean that at the end of the day, we have to differ as individuals. Yeah? It is okay to have different political ideologies. Yeah? You're allowed to support anyone that you want, any party, any region. But at the end of the day, we still need to uphold peace. Yeah? So as you go towards the end of the session, to our awards, we have a little gift for a few individuals. I want to thank our MC for the day. MC for the day, kuja hapa mbele tukushukuru. As you thank the MC for the day, this could not be possible without a team from University of Embu. Yeah, so I think Gweth is in a better position to come and acknowledge the team from University of Embu that have made this possible and also address a few issues. Ebu tupigie MC wetu makofi. He did a great job. Maybe he can also thank us a bit and say something else.
Oh, thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Ai, wacheni kuboeka. Hebu angalia nyuma. Yauka tu. Sawa, acha kuboeka, si ndio? Oh, allow me first to take this opportunity to thank our facilitators. Thank you for that talk. Thank you for that teachings. Also allow me to thank you all for attending such a meeting. At least you make a choice, and in every choice we have consequences. My prayer and my request is that we spread peace, we preach peace, even across the entire university and across our nation. Also, allow me to thank God for giving us such a wonderful moment so that we can have a good interaction. Sindio? So nimeshukuru sana. I'm so humbled even for giving me such an opportunity to lead you. Nashukuru sana. May God bless you all. Thank you.
IMC did a very good job. Ebu tumpigie makofi vizuri. Let us appreciate whatever he did for us. So I want to call Grace to come and acknowledge the team that made this happen, the team that was here at the ground level.
Good afternoon once again. For this, I would like to invite the Secretary General. It is enshrined in our Constitution. Introductions are usually done by him. He will introduce the council members who are here, inclusive of the departmental representatives, the EXO team, and the ushers who helped in registration.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Max Ndeke, the U.S. Secretary General. And before I start, I would like to request the council members who are around to stand up. Please. Simame. And our MC, you can pass the mic for them to say their names and the positions they hold in the Student Leadership Council.
Good afternoon, everyone. By name, I'm Ann Sodiambo, third year pursuing BSc Computer Science. I'm the CIT rep. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mithi Rachel, representing Biological Sciences.
Good afternoon. My name is Anastasia Chalo, representing the School of Agriculture. I would like to leave you with a food for thought that politics doesn't mean that it should be done in a cruel manner. We can all do politics in a peaceful manner. Thank you.
Good afternoon once again. My name is June Mogera. I'm the departmental delegate.
Good afternoon. I'm Moge Southern, representative School of Education. Thank you all for coming.
I'll just want to tell you one thing. Peace begins with a smile. A smile brings inner peace in you. And when you have the inner peace in you, you'll be able to give the rest of the people peace. Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm Lagat, Humanity Department, and I also want to join my colleagues to thank the team, the Bridge Africa, for the wonderful conversation. Actually, about peace, peace begins from our family level, from schools, and the whole government, all the country. So about peace, about dialogue, it's what we require as a nation. Also,
Hello, everyone. My name is Tracy Kawira Kaburu. I'm the USA Vice Chairperson. And thank you for coming. And at the end of the day, regardless of which political division you're in, decisions which are made will always affect everyone. Thank you.
Afternoon. My name is Wanjala Clinton, USA Treasurer. Mine is to appreciate comrades for coming to be with us here today, this session. And from here, I believe that everybody who has attended this session, we are all going to preach peace and be peace ambassadors. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'd like to start by thanking Belinda team, the Bridge Africa, for their good time and for the opportunity they have brought into us and by choosing our university to come and preach peace, as we as youth are the main focus. As you know, by next year, we'll be having national politics, and most of our youth are the ones who are used by the politicians to cause chaos and hustle for the benefits of them politicians. So we thank you so much for this opportunity, and the team, we're happy to have you here. I would like also to thank the ICT team for the good work they have done, for the projecting and anything to do even with the live streaming for those who never managed to be here. I also like to thank the Student Council for those who attended, and for those who never attended, they were subjected to other duties. Also, I'd like to thank our ushers and MCs who enabled us in registration and having us here. Not forgetting about the comrades who gathered here despite of last minute of exam preparation. You set away this time for you to attend this talk, and I know all of us have benefited from it. Thank you so much, and you can wear a smile. I know our stomachs are empty, but when you look at that backside, there are some plates, and I think which came with Bridge Africa, and so we'll leave this place when we full and good. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much to the entire University of Embu fraternity. We really appreciate the reception that you gave unto us. Now, we came as a team of 4. Kindly come in front. Our CEO, Madam Belinda, Beryl, our media team, colleagues. So, as I said, my name is Faith Jenge from the Technical University of Kenya, and also the Students Coordinator of Bridge Africa. These colleagues, he will introduce.
Hi, my name is Eze Colex. I'm from Malawi, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm media guy for Bridge Africa. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Beryl Nyambok. I'm a student leader at Kenyatta University, outgoing, and I'm also a chapter leader for Bridge Africa, KU chapter. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can clap for them as they have their seats. So, Bridge Africa has around 11 chapters. Yeah, we have 11 chapters. And as you're moving around in this peace caravan, we carry different people. So if we have a chapter here successfully, the Bridge Africa University of Embu chapter, when you're going somewhere else, we can pick some of the people from the team, maybe 2 people or 3 people from the team, so they also get to interact with other people in other universities and other opportunities that come along. Bridge Africa has so many opportunities that are distributed equally to everyone who is affiliated to it. Now, I will welcome someone from the administration to also say something small. Then we'll have our award presentation, then we'll call it a day. Thank you very much for your patience this far.
Good afternoon. My name is Moses Baidili. I come from Dean of Students. First, let me pass my apologies from my boss. He was supposed to be part of this team. Unfortunately, due to some personal commitment, he could not make. But he asked me to be with you. That's why before this event started, I was here to make sure everything was okay. And I'm happy that you were able to come. You were able to partner in this journey that we are starting. Mine is to tell you that this is an opportunity that the university, in conjunction with Bridge Africa, has brought to you as a student. One of the main functions why you are here is not only to learn the classroom work that you committed to come and pursue, but also to develop networks, to develop collaborations, and to get opportunities that come with these engagements that we have. Belinda, I can assure you that as a university, we'll be able to pursue the engagement that we've just started. I'm sure you are told this is the pilot project that engaging now, but come next year, we want to be the 12th chapter in this country, and when you get those opportunities that you get there, we expect our students to be the #1 in terms of prioritization, because the engagement that will give you, we are sure, will the best university that will ever collaborate with in this country. The other thing that I want to assure our students, the opportunities will come. I'm sure you are told there are exchange programs that are there. There are research programs that will also benefit your members of staff with this project. For us is to carry on what we've been told today to carry on as University of Embu. Of course, you know, all of us have political opinions. All of us have the people that we prefer and others we don't prefer. The main objective of this project is to have constructive engagements where we are able to differ, but we don't disagree or we don't cause violence in whatever opinions that we form. So for me, you are not told that you should not have an opinion, but use your opinion in the right way, use dialogue in solving issues, use dialogue in coming up, engaging the political discourse that we have, because all of us, at the end of it all, will remain citizens of Kenya, will remain citizens of the world, and the most important, you cannot grow without the peace that you require to either do your business, do the studies that you are doing now. The reason why you are here is because there is peace in Embu, and you have an obligation to carry on that journey that has been done by other people all over the world, and to support others in this particular route. Thank you so much, and I welcome you for these future engagements. Again, when they come, please mobilize your friends, mobilize your colleagues to come and partake in this beautiful conversation. Thank you.
this is just the pilot program. The main caravan is starting next year. And as I've said, there are so many opportunities, and these opportunities will only be there for those who are willing to take them. So let us conclude by, I welcome Belinda to present the gifts that we have for the institution and for a few individuals.
So I just want to give a few quick remarks and say thank you very much to Embu University as an institution, because we've been accorded a very warm welcome. They've been extremely kind to us, very hospitable, and I have to publicly appreciate you for that. So we have a small token of appreciation for the university for giving us the opportunity to engage with the students, and also for supporting us even with the ICT team to ensure that we have what we need for this to happen. So I'll just call our friend from the Dean of Students office to receive the awards. So this one is a citation of appreciation for the University of Embu. So I'm just going to go ahead and present it to him. And then we have also an award for the Dean of Students. So I will also ask him to receive this on his behalf. Then we do have one for Dr. Frida Karani as well. She's the one who connected us with the university, and she's also a staff here. And we have another one for Mr. Gweth Enoch, the President Students Leaders Association. He's been very instrumental in making this happen. So I will call on Enoch to receive his own award. And then I will ask him to receive this on behalf of Dr. Frida as well. So now I want to say this. Everybody who is in this room deserves an award, okay? So we said we're going to share opportunities. It is across board, everybody benefits. Even for the certificates of appreciation, we can print for all of you, just that we had a very short notice. So we're not able to do it for everyone. But from the bottom of my heart, I want to say that I'm really grateful for creating time to be here today and for listening to us and for learning something and also for allowing us to learn something from you. And I hope that we can have a Bridge Africa chapter at Embu University. I'll be very happy if we have one, because you guys are amazing, you know, you're amazing. So do something. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for sparing your time. Thank you all for your patience towards this point. I now want to officially declare that the Bridge Africa Peace Caravan at University of Embu is officially closed. I'll give the final prayer. There are refreshments over there. No, there's food. These are not refreshments. There's food. There's food there. I still have some flyers and some posters and some stickers. If you need them, you can see me. And then I think we'll also organize on how we can